Well, sorry about that. We had a mom issue. Uh, anyway, I started by Houston, taking Tennessee. Still, man, on top of this division. I think because of the running game with Ben Tate and Ian Foster. And TJ Yates,
Yes, but who are they going to beat? Who are they going to beat? Cincinnati. Cincinnati. You
Okay.
pick Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Carolina next week.
They'll win that game.
You think they'll beat Cam Newton? I don't.
Yes, they will.
Then they play the Colts. That's the only game I see them winning. And then Tennessee in the last game of the season.
They'll go 3-1 in that.
I don't.
Houston will go 3-1 in that.
He has gone 3-1. I have him going 1-3. That should be interesting.
And TJ Yates, he impressed people. He was the only North Carolina quarterback to start in the NFL, and he did fairly well. I think the Houston Texans will remain on top and win the division, make the playoffs for the first time.
Well, I don't. Tennessee, I mean, yeah, they play the Saints this week, but then they got the Colts, the Jaguars, 2 easy wins. And then the last game of the season comes down to it.
Yeah, wait. But Houston has found a way this season to win without big players. Remember.
And Tennessee was unstoppable without Chris Johnson. They can do it too.
Houston has played without
They lost
Andre
their
Johnson.
number 1 receiver, so
They lost
Tennessee.
Matt Schaub. They lost Arian Foster. They lost Mario Williams. People forget all those injuries.
Tennessee's had injuries too. They lost Chris Johnson, wasn't in shape. They lost their number 1 receiver, Kenny Britt.
That's not big people like the Houston Texans lost.
Well, it's just their 2 best offensive players. I guess that's not big enough.
Not like the Houston Texans.
All right, as you can see, we differ on this.
And I know you guys are gonna agree with me.
You'll agree with me. All right.
No.
Another one. You had Oakland in the playoffs over the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay. Currently, Oakland and the Jets both have 7-5 records.
Yes.
I look at Oakland's remaining schedule.
Yes.
Green Bay, Detroit, Kansas City, and San Diego.
Yes, I see them splitting 2-2.
I had them at 1-3.
I have them at 2-2.
So even at 2-2, that would be 9-7.
Yeah.
The Jets play Kansas City.
That's a win.
Philadelphia.
That's a loss.
Giants.
That's a loss.
And Miami.
That's a loss. 1-3.
Well, I had them going 3-1.
I had them going
only losing to, I believe, the Giants. Yes, the Giants.
No, they will go 1-3.
1-3, really.
Yes.
1-3.
Yes. They will lose to Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia finally.
Philadelphia's just too inconsistent. I can't pick them.
I think they'll finally get something going towards the end, but obviously they won't make the playoffs, but they'll do good in the end.
And then Miami.
Miami's done good. They're doing good.
The Jets are a December team. They're a December team. They'll be all right. I say them over Oakland.
No, I pick Oakland.
And what other teams did you have in the playoffs that I didn't? Let me see here. Let's see. Pittsburgh, Denver, Oakland. Okay, we did that. NFC, Green Bay, New Orleans, San Francisco.
Atlanta.
You had Atlanta. And you had. No, I had Atlanta.
I put Dallas.
Detroit. I had Detroit. You had Dallas.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, for starters, we've been bashing Romo all day, but you still think they're going to make the playoffs. I don't see how you can contradict yourself that way. Alright, so you had Dallas in there, I had Detroit. We've been bashing Romo, but you still think that's just contradicting yourself, so I don't know what to believe with you.
I wasn't bad talking Romo.
Let's just look at the schedules. They're both 7-5 right now. Dallas has the Giants, which is a loss. Tampa Bay.
What's a win?
Philadelphia.
Win.
So you think Dallas will beat Philadelphia, but you don't think the Jets will beat Philadelphia.
No.
So you think Dallas is better than the Jets.
Yes.
There's something wrong with you. And then they play the Giants to close out the season.
Have you looked at Romo's stats?
I see them at 1-3. 1-3 the rest of the way.
No, I don't.
And then for Detroit, they got Minnesota.
Loss.
Really?
Yes.
They're losing this week to Minnesota?
Yes.
Well, you shouldn't have picked that in your picks.
Oh, wait. Never mind. They'll be in Minnesota.
This kid don't know what he's talking about. Then they got Oakland.
Loss.
San Diego.
Loss.
And Green Bay.
Loss. 1-3.
1-3.
Yes.
I have them at 2-2. They'll beat Oakland.
No, they won't. Now we'll talk. If Carson Palmer stays hot and Darren McFadden.
Well, as you can tell, we have some differences. Love your feedback. I think mine are, well, we both have differences, I would say. Now, next topic. MVP.
MVP.
Become a very
most valuable player.
Become a very heated topic as of late. People don't realize that just because you have a lot of yards and touchdowns don't mean you should be MVP. Offensive player of the year maybe, but not MVP.
Right. Most valuable player means. How did I do it?
You're valuable to your
Yeah,
team.
you're very. If the team is without you, they can't do good.
Kind of like the Colts and Peyton.
Yeah.
Which was why I don't think Aaron Rodgers should win MVP.
No.
Originally, I did, but then after watching Teddy Bruschi and Mark Schlereth talk about it, kind of came to understand that they made a lot of good points.
Teddy Bruschi treated
the Packers would still be okay without Rodgers. The Patriots would suck without Brady. Their backups aren't proven. A lot of people bring up, well, 2008 Matt Castle came in and did his thing.
But you forget the defense. They still have Richard Seymour, Teddy Bruschi,
Ronnie Harrison,
and Mike Vrabel.
They had a top 5
defense. They still had a really good defense.
So their defense kind of carried. And if you look, the Patriots were actually in the bottom third of the league in offense that year. So it was their defense that did it.
Yep.
So they got by without Brady because of their defense. This year they have the worst defense. The worst. I hate to say it, but you have the worst defense. And they would probably be like the Colts this year. Maybe have 2 wins.
Yeah.
But the Packers wouldn't. The Packers would be okay.
Yeah, Packers still.
I think Drew Brees should be put up for consideration over Rodgers as well, just simply because it's I think
the defense.
Their defense is a little better, but
it's not as good as the Packers.
You might think I'm biased, but I think Tom Brady should be MVP again.
I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna say Drew Brees, simply because Drew Brees
Can't go wrong.
Drew Brees, he's on pace to break Dan Marino's. I know all 3 quarterbacks are on pace, but I think Drew Brees will be the only one to break Dan Marino's passing record. He has. Drew Brees I think he's going to win MVP.
Very viable. Can't go wrong. That's our show. Love your input.
We're done?
Yeah, we're done.